Hello, everybody. Welcome in. This is the Crystal Guardian, here to do another tarot reading for the collective. We're going to call in our guides, guardians, spirit, ancestors. Please give us your divine guidance and wisdom. Anything we need to know today in this reading, any negative energies being sent our way, we ask that they be returned to the sender. We ask this in the name of the Most High. Thank you. Okay, so let's get into this reading. Okay, this is too many. Okay. So we have here SOS, distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. We have wine and dine, courtship, consistently dating, romance and passion. Today says good vibes, present in the moment. We have bye Felicia, piecing out, thank you next, leaving and not caring. Black sheep, rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. And we have rebound, says flirty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. And we have supersize me, doing too much, excessive overindulgence, and laughter. It says wholeness, overjoyed, and smiling. Okay. Make sure these are all in the frame. Okay, so it looks like somebody wants to come in with urgency. They're acting with urgency. They're in distress. They want to come in and wine and dine you. You might be hearing from this person today. With Bye Felicia being here, I feel like this is your energy. You're not really interested in this person. And we have Black Sheep out here. This is going against expectations. And then we have a rebound. So I feel like whoever's coming in with this urgency to wine and dine you, they're coming in as a rebound after doing too much with this supersize me out here. And you're not interested. You think this whole thing is just a joke at this point, with the laughter being out here. I just want to get a couple more cards just to be sure where this is going. I feel like somebody is trying to get in your energy, rebound back to you, because they feel like they have to do this urgently because they can tell that you're pulling away. At this point, you feel like they're a joke. You don't care. You're not interested with this Bye Felicia here. We have snack, obsession, physical attraction, sex appeal. And the blues out here. It says scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. So I feel like this is this person's energy, this person who is in distress. They have the blues. It says heavy emotions, scared, mental distress. And then with the snack being out here, this is obsession. So I feel like now they're coming back towards you with this rebound. Something else didn't go their way. So now they're trying to get back into your good graces with this wine and dine here. They feel like they have to do this in a hurry because you're not interested at this point with Bye Felicia. You feel like the whole thing is a joke. And this person is now upset and in mental distress, obsessing over you because you're not interested. At this point, I feel like you're going against their expectations by no longer participating in chasing after them. That's why this Black Sheep is out here. It says rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. So in the past, you could have chased after this person when they would pull away, or they would do things to you to push you away. I feel like they had you in like a runner chaser dynamic, and you're no longer interested in doing that. At this point, you feel like it's ridiculous. You're not interested. You're saying, nope, thank you. Next. So I feel like that has really put this person in a tailspin because they were never expecting you to stop chasing after them. And with the rebound here, I feel like they possibly could have went somewhere else and things didn't work out with that. So now they want to rebound back your way. But with it saying underneath here, it says flighty, temporary option, unpredictable intentions. So if you fall for this person trying to come in and wine and dine you, this is going to be a temporary thing. And you can't, they're unpredictable. So even if you take this person back, they're just going to keep putting you in this runner chaser dynamic because that's what they do. And with the supersized me here, it says doing too much excessive overindulgence. I feel like this person plays in your face, disrespects you. But then when things don't pan out, whatever they're doing, they come running back your way. So let's get something. Why is SOS out here? SOS. Why is SOS out here? Okay. Yeah, this person had you in the Nine of Swords. They had you in a state of anxiety where you were up at night crying, couldn't sleep. Now you're coming out of this inner turmoil. You're releasing this worry. Now they want to reach out to you. Nine of Swords in reverse could be that they're trying to reach out to you now. I have a feeling that they put you in this Nine of Swords energy. Now you've gotten out of it. Now they're sitting in this Nine of Swords. They're in a state of anxiety because you flipped the script on them. You're going against the norms here of what you normally do. They were not expecting that. This was after they put you through a heartbreak with the Three of Swords here. Now with the Page of Wands, you're moving on. You're starting to see that you have limitless potential, that you've gained your freedom. You're now looking to the future. You have good news coming in. Then we have the Two of Wands being here. This is about making progress forward, leaving the old behind. You now have the world in your hands. With the Three of Wands coming out, this is also about, again, looking towards the future. Your ships are starting to come in. You turn your back to this person. You're now looking ahead. You're done dealing with this past bullshit. You're now looking forward to your future. What opportunities are out there for you? You're starting to receive good news with the Page of Wands. Your ships are coming in with the Three of Wands. You're making progress and moving forward and looking to the future. You're not looking behind you anymore with this past person. So they had you in this Nine of Swords, Three of Swords energy. They did things to break your heart, give you anxiety, keep you up at night. Now you've put the past behind you. You're looking forward to what your new opportunities are that lie ahead for you. And now that's got this person sitting here in a panic. And that's why this SOS is here. Okay. Why is wine and dine out here? Whoop. Okay. We have the Four of Cups coming out. So now this person that you've put them in the past and you're looking for your future, towards your future, this person is now seeing you as a missed opportunity here with the Four of Cups. And I also feel like since they walked away from you, they've been having a bunch of tower moments. And I feel like also them seeing you buck what they expected you to do, buck the norms, go against what their expectations were of you to chase after them. You're not doing that anymore. Now you're looking forward. That's creating a tower in this person's head too. And now they're looking at you as a missed opportunity because they were over here focusing on other things and ignoring the blessing that you were coming into their life. So now they want to come in and wine and dine you, try to lure you back in with this courtship offer. But it's really because now that you've walked away, they're seeing that they missed a gift from the universe that was you. They missed the opportunity with you, and that's creating towers. And plus, they probably have other towers hitting them too. Once you walked away, you removed your spiritual umbrella. They didn't have your protection anymore. Karma started probably hitting them. Let's get more on this wine and dine. Okay. So we have Page of Pentacles in the reverse. So this is somebody who had a lack of commitment. They were lazy. They were greedy. They didn't learn from their past failures. This is somebody who also procrastinates. So this person kept trapping you in this runner-chaser dynamic because they didn't want to commit. They were lazy. They don't learn from their mistakes. With Three of Pentacles being here, this is about teamwork, collaboration. This could also be the Three of Pentacles and the Three of Cups. Can also be like if they put you in a third-party situation. Now they want to come in though and try to build with you and collaborate with you. That's why they want to wine and dine you. And now because these towers are hitting them and they're seeing you as a missed opportunity, they're seeing you moving forward. And you could also be collaborating with somebody else now at this point. You might have met somebody new. You might have gotten a new friend circle, moved away from this person. Now they're seeing that as a tower, that you're no longer an option, you're a missed opportunity. This is why they're going to come in trying to seduce you with this wine and dine courtship offer. Because if they're seeing you working with somebody else or in a relationship with somebody else, that's laying them flat on their back with this Four of Swords here. Okay, so we have today. This says good vibes in the present moment. So, I mean, you could be in good vibes today. This person might be coming in with contact towards you today. Let's see what we have here. Okay, so what I'm getting from this, we have the Star coming out in the reverse. This is about somebody who is insecure, disconnected. They're in despair. So I feel like you're in this star energy in the upright. You have hope, purpose, a renewed faith in spirituality, good fortune coming in for you. This person failed to recognize you as the star that you are. That's why it's coming out in the reverse. Now this person is sitting in despair because they now see you as this missed opportunity. But with the Two of Pentacles coming out here, and then the Seven of Swords coming out right after it, I feel like this person was very sneaky, backstabbing, a liar, because that's what the Seven of Swords represents. Betrayal, deception, getting away with something. So this was the energy of this person. They were sneak, a thief, a liar with this Seven of Swords energy. I feel like they were trying to juggle you with another party. That's the energy I'm getting from these cards, because we did see the Three of Pentacles come out, and that can signify a third party. And then with this person being a sneaky, backstabbing liar, and then the Two of Pentacles coming out, this is about balance, but it's also about juggling. So I feel like this person was trying to juggle you with a third party. They failed to recognize you as the star that you are. They were trying to juggle their options. They were being sneaky about it. And now they're sitting in despair while you're over here having good vibes and living in the present moment. You're not looking back at this past sneak anymore. You've moved on. You're now in your star energy, that this person failed to see you as the star that you are. But you're not worrying about it anymore. You're not stressing about it. You're having good vibes. You're living in the present. You're no longer focused on this past asshole who tried to juggle you with other options. You're saying bye, Felicia, to this person. You're not interested in what they have to say. It says leaving and not caring. So let's see. Why is bye, Felicia, out here? Bye, Felicia. Okay. Yeah, you don't give a shit anymore because this person had you in this 10 of Wands energy, putting a lot of burden on you. And you put this situation to death. You're over it at this point. You've transcended beyond this relationship. You've ended this cycle. So you don't care anymore about this person. You don't even want them to come back. You're just pieced out of this situation. You're fed up with these burdens this person places on you. You've put this situation to death. You've closed out this cycle. And now, because you close out this cycle, this person was never expecting you to walk away. Now they're over here obsessing over you with this snack. Snack. Okay. So now that you've walked away, you put this situation to death. Now they're obsessing over you because they realize that with the Four of Wands being here, any joy or stability that they would have had would have come from being in a relationship with you. Now, with Judgment being here in the reverse, this is somebody who lacks self-awareness. It can also be about ignoring what's right in front of your face, as far as like you lack self-awareness. It could be about punishment, destruction, and ignoring the call. Like, this person was called to be in your life, to be your partner, with the Four of Wands being out here, and they failed to step up to the position that they were supposed to be in with you. So now, with the Seven of Wands here, they're exhausted at this point. They're overwhelmed. They're also overly protective of you, which is part of with the Seven of Wands in the reverse. This is about exhaustion, destroyed confidence, being overwhelmed and overly protective. So I feel like you might have moved on to a new relationship after separating from this person. Now they're obsessing over you. They're obsessing over the fact that you're going to build a Four of Wands relationship elsewhere. You're going to find a stable foundation with somebody else, because this person did not step up to the call to be your partner like they were supposed to. And now they're sitting over here obsessing over you, and they're wanting to stop anybody new from coming in. They're going to try to block anybody new from coming in and setting up this Four of Wands relationship with you. Okay, why is Black Sheep out here? It says rebelling, going against expectations, defying norms. So we already know they never expected you to just walk away and not look back. They expected you to always be there waiting on the back burner for them to come back, accepting their breadcrumbs, placing you in third-party options, putting you on a shelf to come back to later when shit didn't work out elsewhere where they thought the grass was greener. Okay. So this person was definitely in a King of Wands in their reverse energy. This is somebody who is impulsive, ruthless, manipulative. If it's a man, they tend to be led around by their wand. They're reckless. They don't think things through. Now, with the King of Cups being out here, this is somebody who's emotionally balanced. Um, they're empathetic. They have control over their emotions. They're supportive. They're empathetic, but they're emotionally stable. They're supportive. I feel like this person, past person, was not a King of Cups. This King of Cups could be somebody new that you have coming in, because with the Six of Pentacles being here, this is about equal give and take. I feel like this person did not give you equal give and take, but this new person that's coming in will give you equal give and take. And also, this new person that's coming in could be somebody that's being sent to you from the universe, because now that you've walked away from this person, past person, put them in the past, the universe now sees that you're free and open to receive new love elsewhere. And the universe is going to start giving you this equal give and take. And this is when your King of Cups is going to come in. Take it as it resonates. Could be a man or could be a woman. The energy of the King of Cups, like I said, is somebody who's emotionally stable, balanced, compassionate, supportive, empathetic. So I feel like you do have a new King of Cups coming in. This King of Cups can also be your energy. You might be in this King of Cups now where you're emotionally balanced after getting away from this person. And like I said here, this King of Cups could be somebody new coming in. You're now getting equal give and take from the universe. This past person never gave you equal give and take. The new person coming in will give you equal give and take. With the Ace of Pentacles being here, you're now walking into new opportunities. This could be financial opportunities, but it also represents abundance. Now, abundance and manifestation, a new partner could be something that you've been trying to manifest. And abundance could be abundance in all areas of your life, not just financial areas. It can also be abundance in love, abundance in friendships, things like that. And then with the Hierophant here, I feel like this new person that's coming in is going to be an official person. This person that's coming in is going to be where you build your stable Form 1's foundation. And I feel like the past person is getting this energy. They know now. This Knight of King of Wands in the reverse knows that this Knight of Cups is coming in your way, and that this is going to be some new beginning where you're actually getting as much as you give out. And it's going to be official with the Hierophant here. And this is why they're trying to come in on the rebound to drag you back in to their toxic bullshit again, because they're now in this SOS energy of distress and try to act with urgency because they know this new person is coming in. You're either already met this new person and you're already seeing this new person, or they could just feel the energy that you're getting ready to move on and meet this new person. And that's why they're over here trying to rebound, trying to do too much in the blues. So why do we have the rebound here? Why is rebound here? Okay. Let's see. Why is rebound here? We have, yeah, Two of Cups. They want to come back in, start this Two of Cups back up with you. And they also can tell that you have a new Two of Cups coming back in. All right. Let's get one more. Okay. Oh, okay. So they want to come back in, wine and dine you, but they're very flighty. They want to offer you this Two of Cups, come back in. They can sense that you have a new Two of Cups on the horizon. Like I said, you could have already been with this person, met this person, or you're about to meet this person. You've put this past person in a stalemate with the Two of Swords being here. Now they want to come in and compete with this new person. And then we have the moon coming out. This is about basically that they're insecure. They repressed their emotions when it came to you when you were in a relationship with them. Like we saw here with, I forgot which card it was, that this was someone who didn't put in the work. They were lazy. They didn't give equal give and take. They're not open emotionally. They don't want to, they repress their emotions. They're insecure. They see you moving towards this Two of Cups with somebody else after placing them in a stalemate. Now they want to come in and compete against this new person. They've also created a lot of drama and tension and rivalry in your life when you were in a relationship with them. Now you realize with the moon here in the reverse that this person, you released your fear from being with this person, your insecurities. You're moving out of the illusions that they had you trapped in. With the Hermit coming out, I feel like you've done a lot of soul searching. You've gained your independence. You're following your intuition. And I feel like you're not going to move back towards this rebound relationship. Okay, why is supersize me out here? It says doing too much, excessive overindulgence. So this person could have possibly, when they were putting you through hell and breaking your heart, them playing in your face, doing too much in that regard, or they could be doing too much now to try to get you back. And I feel like they could have done both. Yeah, the Lovers came out. So this person does not want this relationship with you to end. This is why they're doing too much. Because they don't want this situation here with the Lovers coming out and then the World coming out in the reverse. The World in upright is about the closing of a cycle. They do not want this cycle to close. They do not want you to put them behind you. They do not want to be left in your past. They don't want closure. They want to keep you stuck in your head. They don't want to give you any closure. They want to keep this toxic cycle of this relationship going. And with Temperance coming out here in the reverse, they do things in excess, extremes. That's literally what Temperance in the upright is all about, balance. This person has, it came out in reverse, this person has no balance. They do everything in excess and extremes. They overindulge in shit. They could possibly have drug and alcohol addictions. So we're basically seeing like this person is trying to get back into your energy, trying to get back in a relationship with you. They're doing too much. They don't want this cycle to close, and they do shit excessively. Like I said, they could have been playing in your face excessively. Now they could be coming back, trying to do too much to get their hooks back into you. Why is laughter out here? I have a feeling laughter's out here because you just feel like this person is a joke at this point. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups in the reverse. This is somebody who's emotionally mature, insecure. So this is why you're laughing at them, because you know that they're like acting like a joke. Nothing they do is serious. They're very immature. You feel like this person is ridiculous. You're not accepting their immature love offers anymore. And then with the Magician in the reverse, this person is very manipulative and insecure. They're narcissistic. I feel like you're not falling for their illusions anymore, their manipulations. You now see that they were immature. You think they're a joke at this point. This one more. Yeah, you got on this chariot and hopped the hell off. Got away from this person. So you're now looking at them for being an immature idiot that just tries to manipulate you. You see around the manipulations at this point. You got on this chariot and got the hell out. And now with the Emperor being here, this could be your energy. You could be in this Emperor energy. Whether you're a man or a woman, you now have focus, control, discipline, you're practical. This could also be a new person coming in your way that's in this Emperor energy. And then we have the blues out here. It says scared, heavy emotions, mental distress. I feel like your past person is in the blues because they know that you're moving on, and they're terrified that you're leaving them behind. And then as soon as this Emperor comes in, or your divine counterpart comes in, masculine or feminine, they're done. I feel like they're already done though, because you do see through their manipulations now. You're looking at them as a joke. You don't give a shit anymore. You put it to death. You're saying bye, Felicia. So we have the sun out here. This is about happiness, positivity, joy. So I feel like now you're in this sun energy, since moving on and starting a new beginning with the full being here. This is about taking a leap of faith. So now you moved on from this person. You took a leap of faith to get away from them. You found your joy. This person is in the blues, going through heavy emotions and mental distress because they were in devil energy, putting you through hell. This person, again, we saw addictions over here before. This person could possibly have addictions, but they also have destructive behavior. They're toxic, codependent. They're like I said, destructive, self-destructive. They I feel like they sabotage things when they're going good. And then with the 9 of Wands being out here, this person is on the edge because it's in reverse. This person is feeling overwhelmed. We saw overwhelmed with one of the other cards. They are on edge. They're exhausted. And they're paranoid at this point because they're paranoid that this Emperor is coming into your life. And that's the end of any connection that you're going to have with them, because you're taking this leap of faith with the Fool and you're moving on to your joy and happiness. And the idea of you having this happiness with somebody else is what's causing this person mental collapse. And that's why they want to come in with this SOS to wine and dine you and drag you back down with them into some toxic relationship. So that's the reading. If you liked it and it resonated with you, drop a like, comment, or subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one. Have a great day. Bye-bye.